Zach. Nice to meet you. Zach brings you to the dealership today. Excellent choice. Basically, this is the 5.0 Ford Mustang. I'm going to start you out underneath the hood. There's a lot of safety features underneath the hood of this vehicle that a lot of people don't know about unless we talk about it. First thing that I'm going to talk about is collapsible engine mounts. God forbid you ever do get into an accident, but compared to older vehicles, there's a lot of different things that happen. First, if you put your hand on the engine here, feel the vibration? Yes. Move your hand down here, you don't feel anything at all. It sits on top of the collapsible mount. In the event of a head-on crash, engines don't go forward anymore. They'll actually break off the mount. They'll fall to the ground, and the car will come up over top of them. So basically, that eliminates anything coming into the passenger compartment. Engines are hot and heavy. They're made of metal. You do not want that to happen. You have points of planned deformation. It's actually these little markings right here. Your head hardened up head on. It's meant to crumple like an accordion or a can. What that's going to do is absorb the blunt impact of the crash. Most importantly, it's trying to maintain the integrity of the passenger compartment where you and your loved ones sit. All of your fluid containers, they're all translucent. So if you do a lot of traveling, you can just pop the hood up, take a look, make sure that everything's topped off properly. They're really low maintenance. With Ford, you're going to get a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, so the engine, the transmission, all the catastrophic parts of the vehicle are going to be covered. Bumper to bumper for 3 years and 36,000 miles as well. Again, going back to some of the safety features I was talking about, the points of planned deformation, crumple zones. You also have the same in the hood. Again, in the event of a head-on impact, the hood's going to shape up like a teepee. The reason that that happens is if you're sitting behind the windshield, glass, we all know, can break very, very easily. The head-on crash, if anything goes to that windshield, the hood's going to come up like a teepee. It'll hit that, and it'll hopefully shoot everything up and over top of the hood, so you're going to be very safe. They have the aluminum wheels. These brakes, they're disc brakes. They have ABS as well, the anti-lock braking system. Basically, that braking system can pump as fast as a hummingbird can flap its wings. You can sit there and try to pump it as many times as you want. You'll never pump those brakes as fast as that can. With disc brakes, it's a ventilated system. It reduces the wear on them, so it'll prolong the life of the brakes. You have your blind spot in the mirror. They started to integrate that in the mirrors. With the 5.0, you have a 5-liter, it's a 412 horsepower engine. You have the red trim with the white inserts, the white stitching as well, and you also have the red trim with the pony emblem in the door. It gives it a nice sleepy look. You also have the heated seats in these seats. I apologize. I misspoke. I apologize. You have the sync system. No, not today. Definitely won't. It has the sync system. The sync system is one of the most advanced systems that you're going to find in a vehicle. It's produced by Microsoft. Basically, you have Bluetooth. You have, in some models, the satellite radio. It's all voice activated. You have voice controls in there. We'll get into that a little bit later. Your 2 airbags up front are advanced airbags. These airbags basically can tell how far you sit from the dash. They can tell the weight of the driver and the passenger. It also has an occupant classification system integrated in there too. It can tell whether or not you have your seatbelts on and the speed of an impact and a crash. So if you're sitting in your normal seating position with your seatbelt on, the airbags won't deploy as hard as they would if your seatbelt was off or if you're sitting up closer. Basically you have a side curtain airbag and a side impact airbag. So anybody that sits beside a door has an airbag to protect them. Basically, you get in the back here, you have a wall cam right here. The rear seats. You also, do you see the illumination lights? You can change the colors of them. Some people think they're stylish, a bit sporty. Come around to the back. The trunk space in the vehicle for the size of the vehicle is actually pretty plentiful. You can fit your golf clubs in there. You have your gas-powered struts. Basically, if you want to try to lift that up, there's really no heavy lifting. Once you get it up, it'll do pretty much all the work for you. Seats are a folding rear seat. The back of the seats pretty much have this backing on them. So if you're going to use the seats, lay them down, throw anything across there, you're not going to mess up any of the nice red interior inserts that you have. You have the dual chrome tip pipes, just gives it a sportier look. driver's side, you have a power driver's seat. You also have your other seats, sports. You have your cruise control. All your volume controls are right here. That'll basically control everything that has to go along with the CD player. Here, hop in. I'll go on the other side and I'll explain a little bit more to you. It's an ambient lighting system. Yeah. Alright. One of the most important features in a vehicle nowadays is the traction control. It's also called an electronic stability control. What happens nowadays in the event of an accident, if you happen to fishtail, if you go around a turn a little bit fast, maybe oversteer or you understeer, we all know about a vehicle fishtailing. If you lose traction to those rear wheels, what the car is going to do is counteract that by adding brake pressure up front. It also may retard the engine. It might shut the engine power down. It wants to keep you on your guided path. The International Institute of Highway Safety did a study on 10,000 vehicles. It will prevent a fatality or severe accident in 1 of 3 of those accidents. It's a single vehicle accident. Basically, with all these buttons up here, it's shake your sound system. You can basically preset your favorite radio stations. You also have a CD player. I mean, you can just put in your favorite CD player and you can go. There's an auxiliary input as well. In the center console here is where your auxiliary jack is. You also have your USB ports. You also have a charging dock for a cell phone. So basically, if you're going to charge your cell phone and everything, you can just put it right through there. You have cup holders right here. It's a 6-speed manual transmission. So basically, that'll actually help you a little bit with horsepower. It'll also help you with the the fun of the ride. I mean, you can have a good time driving the 6-speed. Everybody likes 6-speed. Again, all your audio controls right here. You have your plus, your minus. You can work your volume. You also have your control for your telephone. You can answer the phone. You can hang up the phone if you want to. You can basically change radio stations. If you hit these, it'll go through your presets. If you hold them, it will seep through. Again, your cruise control, you have your set, your plus minus, your zoom on off. I believe down underneath here is your tiltable steering column. You can work that up and down. You have power windows, power locks, power mirror. An anti-pinch. You're not going to pinch your hands if you get your fingers in those windows. Air conditioning. Also your direction. It'll tell you if you're going north, south, east, or west. It'll tell you your exterior temperature. It's a little bit of a hot one out here today. You also have an auto dimming mirror. Basically, you have your sets here. If somebody high beams you, it's going to dim itself, so you're not going to get any of that. And again, there's another 12 volt right here. Another docking station. You have map lights. If you have a power garage door at the house, you can have 2 garage doors, and maybe you have a power gate, a lighting system, anything that works on a remote. You can sit there, link that up, come in, hit the button. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. Basically, here's your visor with the light. Pop this out. Pesky sun finds its ways in between these visors, so you can pretty much block that out. If you want to go ahead and drop that e-brake, we can take it for a test drive.
Buckle up, buddy.
Buckle